Że mu potom spíše output.
OK, tak ještě se vypni ten recording ještě raz. Vypni na to.
Okay. So, welcome in CRM demo. So I would like to show you a new tool, what we would like to use for the next period, if I can say like that, because I think it's quite a really effective tool what we can use to have a better overview of your region, of your fintechs, and can help you be more efficient. So the name of CRM is HubSpot, okay, and it's cloud based, and everything you can just use through your internet, so you don't need to download any app. Just only app what you need to download is for Outlook, what you can synchronize with. And this is the sales board where you can see all your activity, what you have with the fintechs, and some statistics. For example, for Esther and Bashka can be quite good helpful team activity, where they can see like who and what is he doing. I'm sorry. My notes fell down. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's the team activity, and you can see what was done. For example, how many emails and who sent, and what type of activity some of us done. And on the right side, you can see sales performance. For example, like how many contacts you created, how many contacts were assigned to somebody, how many contacts you are working with. And here are some like new deals, or there's something what I don't use for now, but we can discuss later. So just to let you know, this is like the dashboard where you can see all your activity. It can help you be more productive and see what's going on with your fintechs. Now I will show you how you can very easily add some company, and you don't need to really manually add data. So for now, for example, I found this fintech named Parity. Okay, so Parity is fintech in London, and what I need to do is just copy the domain name, so parity.com, and go to your companies section where you can see all your companies what you are working with, and click on create company. When you click on create company, you just add your domain name, the Parity, and now you can just modify the properties what you have inside of this fintech. It means that you need to choose the industry what is fintech. So you just the right fintech and choose the option. Here you can see the items what were automatically added to the property, like a city, state, region, postal code, number of employees. So it's quite useful information, but and you don't need to add them manually. Or for example, the description of the fintech. So very easy description. You can see what they do actually, or LinkedIn company page. For us, it's really important to know where is the status of your fintech, where the communication ended, or if they are published or not, if they have published the solution or not, what is their fintech activity. So for us, it's very important to know all these informations for better filtering for the future, for example. So you don't need to look for in Excel sheet in a very, very slow tempo. Okay, so I can add, for example, for me, this fintech is new, so I click in new, so I didn't contact them, and I'm not connected with them yet. Or you can, for example, when you send email, you can choose your lead status is attempted to contact, okay? Or if you are connected, you just choose connected. For example, when they reply you. Open deal, that's something what was already created by HubSpot, and I left it there because, for example, I don't know, there can be some lead status like open deal with Fintech when there is some possible sponsorship or something like that, so you can choose open deal. Or unqualified, it means that you are in communication with some Fintech, but they are not really qualified to be in the portal. So it's quite good to keep them in CRM, but you know that they're unqualified. Or there was some bad timing to contact them. For example, they will tell you, oh, okay, we don't want to be now in the portal, but maybe in the future we can think about it. So this is the lead status. The published, it's very easy, so you can just choose yes or no if they're published. Solution is the same, published or unpublished. And Fintech activity. So I pre-created the categories what we already have in Fintech Base portal. You can just very easily click what is the category of the Fintech. So you can choose more if they have two, so you can choose two. So for now, I don't know, but they are pay key, so they're payment and money transfer. And the next items or properties like business model, so you can choose B2B or B2C, what is quite good for you for the future when you want to filter some fintechs, for example, just for B2B or just for B2C, you can filter them, what I will show you later. Business partnership, so again, just yes or no, if there is some partnership. As you know, we have now the new partnership, what we can, where Eva and Yasmin are working for, so you can just choose if they are in partnership or not. Content collaboration, it means that you can choose yes or no if they were collaborating with us on the content. For example, Summer of Startups. Okay, so they were mentioned in some articles, so you can choose okay, so that there was some communication with them or collaboration, and you can choose just yes or no. Contest submission, again, yes or no. So in January is a Fintech contest, so you can choose if they are submitted or not. And newsletter promo, the same, yes or no, if they were mentioned in a newsletter. So we created this together with Bashka, and she helped me to create these properties.
Yeah, and we said that in case someone of you has some further suggestions regarding the columns that we can use, we are very happy to implement the changes. This was like let's say the initial suggestion from our side when we were thinking out loud, like which kind of activities we would like to track. Because once we, for example, I don't know, connecting with some fintech for the first time via call, it's always better for you to check, okay, so they contributed to the Summer Startup series. So you can use all these insights in order to get to know more and make them feel more comfortable during the call and during the conversation. So
yes,
so definitely good for you to track everything.
Yes, and as Bashka said, we can edit all these properties. So when you have some idea, like we can add something else, so we can do it. I will show you later. Okay, so when we have these informations, you just click create company, and all the informations you can see here where's your fintech, and here you can see all the activities what we have with the fintech and where's the status. So here the bar where you can see new note, email, call, log activity, create task, or schedule. So these are quite good features we can use also for the future. There are some services what are paid. So if we want to upgrade, we need to pay for them. But for now, the free status or the free, I don't know, the service what CRM HubSpot offers, it's quite enough for us. So if you have some new node, you just type the node, for example, I don't know, blah 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 blah, and you can also add the contact. Oh no, you can't because we are in the companies. Okay, but you can just leave the new node and just save the node, and you know that there's something new about the fintech. Email is the same. When you synchronize your Outlook email with HubSpot, you can also send your email from HubSpot directly to your contact, and all your emails are saved in CRM HubSpot. So here down, you can see, for now you don't see emails because there is no communication, but if you have some communication, you can see all your emails displayed here. Okay, so it's very useful for me, and I think it will be very useful for you because you don't need to look for your communication in Outlook, but you can see all your communication with this fintech on one page. Okay, so here you will see the timeline, like all the activities, what you did with your fintech, like okay, Parity was created this date, or you call them this date, or I don't know, you create a new node this date. So you will have a really good overview of your activity with concrete fintech. Okay, and for example, create task. Okay, when you, for example, so I need to send an email the next week, so you just put, for example, reminder blah 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 something, and you can choose, okay, so it's assigned to me, Juraj Pustaj, or you can choose anybody from the team. For example, okay, so create task, there is a new fintech from Asia region, so I will choose Marahim, for example, and he knows, and he will get email or notification from me.
Okay.
And you can choose also the day and the time, and save task. Okay. Also, we can't call, but we will pay for that. We can call to fintechs directly from HubSpot, but it's the paid service. Or you can schedule the meeting, but I'm not really now sure if it's synchronized with Outlook calendar. So I need to figure out if it works like that or not. But for now, I think these tools are really, really useful. What else? Okay, so now I go to email, and I will show you how HubSpot is synchronized with Outlook email. So, for example, Dori. Just a second. It doesn't work with Dorota. I don't know why. Okay, just a second. I will find some.
She's not on HubSpot, or she's
no, there
already
was
created an account.
Vincent.
Okay.
Okay, so for example, imagine you have a new contact. You want to send first email, and you put your contact person in Outlook email. And when you synchronize HubSpot, there is you will see the window HubSpot sales and your contact Vincent fma.com. So it automatically adds Vincent email to company EFMA because of EFMA domain, and you can just click on add to CRM, and your contact is created. Okay, and add it to your account. You need to just modify, for example, the last name, because the HubSpot can recognize the last name just from the email. So just put the last name and the job title, lead status, okay, or if the contact is admin or not. If it's not admin, you just leave it like that. If you leave it in blank. Or I also created date of LinkedIn connection. For example, when you send some message in LinkedIn, you can create, you just put the date of LinkedIn connection. And also if they were participated in webinar, so you can choose if they were in webinar, yes or no. And portal status, if the contact is part of the fintech, what is published or not. And a second. And also potential speaker. So if you know, for example, that they're interested in being part of some conference, or they have already spoken somewhere in the conference, you can choose a potential speaker like yes, and then you can easily filter the people with this property, potential speaker. So you don't need to go to HubSpot CRM directly, and everything you can do just with your open email, and on the right side with your window. And if you need to also edit company, you can click on company and edit all these properties here. Or task, that's the same. You can create a task and see also timeline of your contact. There is one property like life cycle stage. I don't know if we need it, because that's like, I don't know, the marketing qualified lead. I don't know, for example, when you want to send some marketing campaign and you know that he's quite qualified to receive the email, so you can choose this one. So I can leave it there, but it's up to you if you want to use. Okay, so that's it. And the next, okay, let's go to HubSpot CRM again. Okay, I need to save it. Cancel. Okay, so now we're back in the section of your companies, of your fintechs, what you have created. Now you can see, or very important is columns, what you have or what you can see, okay, on this page. So for better overview, you can also modify these columns. You can add or remove some columns. It depends on you what you need. How you do it is very easy. You just click on actions and edit properties. When you click on edit properties, you can see all the company information what are included in CRM. And when you want to create some new one, you just click on create property. Okay, create property, and you want to create, I don't know, something like I don't know, company's wife, for example. Okay, it's stupid, but just for the sample. So company's wife, you can add some description for your colleagues, for your team, like what is included in this property, like I don't know, the name of CEO wife, okay, something. And you can choose how you I don't know what, for example, when you have the checkbox, just two of them, you click like single checkbox, and there you can choose as yes or no. If you have multiple checkboxes and you need to choose more options, you can add them and create the new ones. Depends on you. Or there's another options what you can choose. For example, drop down select. So you will just choose what you want from drop down. So that's it when you want to choose, or when you want to create your property. And when you need to modify your columns, what you see on this page, on the company page, you just go again to actions and edit columns. And here you choose what you want to see in your columns, and on the right side you can see what is already chosen. And when you need to filter your fintechs, for example, okay, I need to filter published fintechs, you click on add filter, write published, choose published, for example, yes. Apply filter, and you can see all the fintechs what are already published on the portal, and you know how many of them you have. For example, now there is 91, but I'm not really sure if everything is updated. But now you can see all your fintechs what are published, or for example, lead status. So fintechs what you are communication with. So lead status and connected. So now you see all the fintechs what are published and are connected with you. For example, when you want to choose non-published fintechs, you just go to add filter, published, and no. So and now you know that how many fintechs you are communication with, but they are not published. So you can work with them. And here is a company owner, what is quite really important. So every time when you create your fintech, you need to choose who is assigned to this fintech, who is responsible for example, me or Mirka or Marahim or somebody else. So you know, and you can also filter fintechs in your region, and you know that these fintechs are yours and not Juraj or Mirka's. So I think that's it. That was really like short introduction of the portal, and there are many features like what you can use, and you need to just go through not the portal but CRM. I'm sorry, and it's very user friendly, and I think you will figure out how it works very quickly. And for example, for Lubo, it's quite useful. He can go to reports and see all statistical or all statistics what were done by us. Okay, so all your activities, and he can choose where's the prospects. Yeah, so he can for example filter like how many emails were sent the last week or something like that. So it's also useful for Esther and for Bashka. So that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know. And when this meeting will finish, I will create your account, and you can go directly to CRM and try to please use it. Because I think from now we can all use the CRM and work with it. So if you have
definitely. I mean, as you said, from now on, I would like you to use the CRM, because it's also a good tool for me and for Bashka to have an overview, and in another way, you don't have to fill another I don't know, Excel sheets and so on. So you'll have everything in this CRM, but please test it. Dorka and Mirka and Marahim test it to see if you like working with that, and we'll see. I know that Lubomir is thinking about using this CRM also, but you know, he needs more analysis and charts and so on. But for our use, I think it's pretty easy and pretty good. But we need to figure out if we like to work with that. I know that Euro does, but also the others. So use it. I would say these 2 weeks, and we can discuss it during another checkpoint of what we think and the questions and so on.
Yes. So any questions, Dori?
Dorka is already disconnected, but in case she has any questions, you can, Dorka. Okay, no questions.
No questions.
Okay. I mean, it's everyone's responsibility to investigate more and to start working with the program. So that was a really short introduction, and then if you need any help, Juraj is already a kind of let's say intermediate level better than us, so he can help you or support you anytime.
If you don't know how to find something, just let me know or send me email or something like that.
Great.
Okay.
So if there are no questions, I think that's it for today.
Okay.
Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Dobre, tak ja
A keď si to vypneš, tak sa ti objaví ten recording.